Westfield will be our location for what should be a great game between Dallas and Seattle. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
Well, the weather will be perfect for today's game. Tom Hammond here. Beside me, as always, Chris Collinsworth. And this kick will get the game started. Chris, this looks to be a good one.
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
You always want to have a successful first drive. It really sets the tone for the whole game offensively. Let's see how they do here. Romo comes to the line under center. Only one in the backfield this time. He looks to throw on first down. Brings this one in. He's dropped at about the 39-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
He's looking to throw, and the defense has a heavy rush. That's a tough one because it'll put them in a third down and long situation. Third and 8, ball on the 32-yard line. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Pass is right. Bats it away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Burleson takes it at the 21. And they get him right around the 38-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
They hand it off. And he will lose yardage on the play. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Jones comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Back to throw. Throws while on the run. He's tackled at about the 47-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. So, it's 4th down. The Seahawks lining up to punt. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Looking to throw. Rockets it. Comes down with it. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Setting up play action. Knocked down. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Dallas is going with the offset eye backfield. Cuts back, and he's dropped. They get 1 yard on the play.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He drops back. Gets the pass off. At the 40. Touchdown! Romo found the weakness in the defense and made them pay. They'll look to tack on the extra point. Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He breaks the tackle. Dropped at the 23. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Jones is the deep back as they line up in the I. Jones gets the call. Tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up second down. The Seahawks line up in a split back set.
Here we go, babe. Here we go. White 80. White 80. Go.
Hasselbeck sends a man in motion.
Let's stop it right now.
Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Morris gets the carry left side. No chance there. That will be fourth down.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
He gets it away. Newman takes it at the 36, and they get him at the 42. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. Romo lines up under center. He has two backs behind him. They'll give it off here. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Barber gains around 3 yards on the counterplay from their own 45-yard line. Barber, the lone back. Looking to throw. Scans the field. Makes the catch. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
They hand it off again. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play. That brings up second down. Nickelback is in on this play. He's looking to throw. And they get to him. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
Kill.
He drops back. Guns it to the middle. Tackled at the 32-yard line. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
Play fake. Short throw to the right. Out of bounds around the 27-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Little handoff. And they get him right around the 20-yard line. That was a really impressive run. He'll pick up 6 and also have the first down.
I think that defender should have bought a little popcorn if all he's going to do just watch that show.
Romo back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And he's out at the 18-yard line. Glenn gains a couple with a short completion. It's second down and 8 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at the 10. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Let's go get it, baby. Kodiak. Come on, make a play.
Again with the run. Tackled at the 8. The halfback gets a couple there on the counter. The offense 8 yards away from the end zone here. The Cowboys come out with the offset eye. He gets another carry. He's going to be tackled for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Here we go.
Romo has completed every pass on this drive. And they get him at the 3. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
And right down the middle. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Brought down at the 23-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. The 15. Close it up. Switch. Let's go.
First down, looking to throw. He throws a bullet out to his left. Falls incomplete. Branch was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
We go right. Who 15? Toby 32. Come on now. Alert.
Hasselback drops back. Defense closing in. Brought down at the 34-yard line. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
They go with a run. Dropped behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Dallas brings in their nickel package.
Let's go. Who fatigue? Who fatigue? Dre's live. Hey, get it.
He fakes it. Throws right. And it's completed. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good game.
And when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Back to throw. He throws right. Goes out of bounds at the 42. Picked up maybe a foot or two. The Cowboys have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Punts it. He fields the punt at the 20. He's dropped around the 31-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
At the 40, dragged down at the 27-yard line. He just made this defense look really bad.
And you can see a defense, when they get gouged for a big run like that, they all start looking around and thinking, whose gap was that? Who gave up that big a hole?
From the 27-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Tackled at the 22-yard line. Barber gets 6 yards on the play. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Romo back to throw. Gets the throw off. Grant knocks it down. Witten was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. 4 wide receiver package out there. He's looking to throw. He throws it. He drops it.
Number 17, the intended receiver.
From the 22-yard line. The snap, set down, the kick is up.
The kick is
And now we'll
good.
take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Burleson from the 1. Stays on his feet. He's hammered at the 29-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Seattle goes with the ace set here. Gives it off. And they get him at the 32-yard line. 3-yard gain by the halfback on the counter. From their own 32-yard line. Hasselback comes to the line under center. They'll line up in single back.
Regular. Go. Hey, are you with you? He go to the other side. Come on now.
Jones off the left side. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. That'll keep the chains moving.
Well, it doesn't look like the offensive coordinator is expending a lot of brain cells out there. If it works once, why not? Try it again.
Wait, 80. Sorry, get you over there, baby.
Hasselback dropping back. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. Makes the reception. The defense came with the blitz that time.
And defensively, you just can't ask for any better coverage than that. They are right there, but when you have a strong-arm quarterback like that, sometimes he can squeeze it into holes that others can't.
Jones gets the ball. He fights forward to about the 33. They picked up a yard, and that will bring up second down. Hasselback, 4 receivers lined up here.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80. What's the hard count? It's on 3. Regular.
Drops back. Rifles it to the right. It's picked off. Why did he even make that pass?
Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
They line up at the 5. Dallas lines up in the offset eye this time. Here's the halfback. He's dropped right around the 8-yard line. Barber gains about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 9. Dallas is going with the offset eye backfield.
Here we go. Let's cover. King's right. Roll.
Romo with the give. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. It's up about 4 yards on the play. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this first down. Tackled around the 17-yard line. Looks like he might have just gotten enough to convert for the first.
I wasn't sure he had that one, but remember, it's not where the ball carrier is. It's where the ball is. That time the officials marked it just across the line.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 13-0. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 17. Nice play fake. He's dragged down on the play. Romo couldn't escape the pressure and got dropped for a loss on that play. Obvious passing situation here on 2nd and long. Single set backfield. And they motion a guy to the right. Back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. He's brought down at the 15. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. And they get him at about the 19-yard line. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play that time.
McBriar kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Burleson takes it at the 33. Brought down at the 44-yard line. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
Drops back on 1st down. Makes the throw out to his right. Tackled at the 33. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Looks to pass. Throws it out. Out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Hasselbeck is lined up under center. 2 tight ends this time.
Blue 15. Blue 15. Chain. Let's go. Other side.
They give it to the tailback. And they get him at the 31. That's a 2-yard gain.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
He drops back to pass. All kinds of pressure. They tackle him for a loss. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 15. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 37. He's already eclipsed the century mark.
There's been plenty of shoddy tackling out here so far in this one, and that one really kills me because, you know, this is a game that since Pop Warner, you've been taught how to tackle. And how is it that a guy can make it to the professional level and not know how to tackle?
It's intercepted. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Gives to the back. He's dropped for a loss. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Hurry up, here we go.
They hand it off. He is hit hard on the play. They get 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Hasselbeck lines up in the shotgun formation.
Here we go. Blue 15, Detroit. Come on.
Steps up in the pocket. Completed. He's tackled at about the 35-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Back to throw. He's under a heavy rush. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Come on, D. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the left. He steps out around the 27-yard line. 9-yard pickup on the pass. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball right.
They'll give it off here. Hit hard at 23. They've got it working on 3rd down.
But 3rd down runs are really a statement about an offensive team. They're just saying that I don't think we have to go to any trick plays. I don't think we have to do anything fancy. We're going to line up and let our guys beat your guys.
Throws on the run. He's dropped at the 12. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Blue 15. Here we go. Alert. Watch the ball.
On play action, throws it short. Tackled around the 5-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Gives it off. He's hammered in the backfield. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Henry bats it away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
And it's good. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
Gets a good kick here. Austin from the 1. Big hit there to bring him down. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Romo is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. First down, looking to throw. Makes the grab. The defender gets him to the ground. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
He drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. And he catches it. He's tackled around the 43-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
James, 22 press. James. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Barber gets the ball. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Nothing doing on the halfback delay. 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers on the field for the defense. Little handoff. And they get him at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back.
Gain of 7.
Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. The Cowboys line up in an I formation. Tosses left. It appears to be short. Barber comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. He gets it away. It'll go out at the 23. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Go. Let's get off.
He drops back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
There's a play fake. Still moving. He throws right, and he caught it. He's pushed out around the 41-yard line. A pickup of about 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Here's the give. And they get him at the 47-yard line. He found a little daylight and was able to break free for the first.
Nice hold that time by the offensive line and a good burst by the back to take advantage of it, pick up 6 yards and a first down.
They'll throw on first down. He throws on the run. He's dropped at about the 35-yard line.
Matt Hasselbeck is really a perfect West Coast style of quarterback. He's quick in the pocket. He has a quick release. He understands defenses, and he rarely makes those mental mistakes.
Rifles it left. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Under heavy pressure, Hasselbeck will be dropped in the backfield, and the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
Thomas gets the pick. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Right here. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. New call.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
He's tackled at the 35. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. The Cowboys line up with 3 wide. He drops back to pass. Guns it out. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. He got it, but it wasn't by much.
Pretty route on the play that time, and the quarterback threw it in there right on time, allowing for that first down.
Come on. Left call. You got that? Come on, go.
Drops back. Dumps it out right. He didn't get back to the line. The play goes for a loss of 4.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Here we go.
Throws out right. Tackled at the 47-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
With the throw. Still good on the drive.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
Surveys the field. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. So that was a pickup of about 9. 2 minutes to go in the half. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. They line up in an I. He's looking to throw. Passes the ball. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Come on, D.
Dumps it out left. He took a shot at the 29-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
And they get him at the 29-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
Play action. Gets the pass out. And they can't connect. That incompletion will bring up second down.
On the play. Second down.
13th play of the drive coming up. Romo is under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Romo drops back. And they're coming after him. And he catches another. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
The Cowboys just took their first time out. It's first and goal. A minute left in the half. Again, he'll get the call. Brought down at the 2. A pickup of less than a yard.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Brought down behind the line, and they'll lose a yard on the play. They'll line up 3 yards out now. The Cowboys come out with the offset eye. They hand it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Excellent kick here.
They are not ready.
Brought down at the 24-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Hasselbeck lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
We go right. Who's 15? Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby.
Scans the field. Batted away. Burleson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They line up at the 24. Nickel back in this time. And they motion a guy to the right. They go with the run. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. And he picks up about 4, and so it'll be third down. 3rd and 6.
Right.
That'll be it for the first half of play. Our halftime score is the Cowboys 16, the Seahawks 3. The kick is away. And he gets brought down hard. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Tennessee.
Hasselbeck hands it off. Tackled at the 32-yard line. They get a good 7 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. Hit and dropped behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He drops back to pass. He needs to make a decision. James gets the interception. And they get him at the 31. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
The halfback with the carry. Brought down at the 29-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Dallas comes out with 2 tight ends.
All right, here we go. Here we go, baby.
Gives to the back. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Back to pass. He's going to take off. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score will remain the Cowboys 16, the Seahawks 3.
Let's go. Yeah, we see that screen.
Looking to throw. Rifles it right. He's brought down right around the 50-yard line.
You know, one of the dangers in playing against Matt Hasselbeck is he's so good at those quick throws and the West Coast style of offense and getting the ball out of his hands that every once in a while a defense tends to sort of creep down on him and try and make plays, and then all of a sudden, right over the top, he hits you for a touchdown. That's the kind of ability this guy has. Very patient, but has big play capability.
They line up at the 34. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes the run. Peterson bats it away, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The Cowboys line up with 2 tight ends.
All right, here we go. 180. 180. Under. Freeze.
They hand it off. Tackled right around the 36-yard line. So a pickup of maybe 3, and that makes it 3rd down. Jones is the deep back as they line up in the I. The Cowboys put a man in motion. He's looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. Pass completed. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
They go with the run. And they get him at the 37. Gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 37. The Cowboys set up in the gun.
Let's go. 180. Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Barber on the run. Brought down about the 27-yard line. Gain of 10. They line up at the 28. The Cowboys line up in an I formation. Up the middle. He's dropped at the 22.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense
First
can't
down.
keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Dallas sends a man in motion. They'll go with the run once again. And they get him at the 9. Barber gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run. They're now threatening inside the 10. Barber is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Here we go, here we go. Let's screen out here. This dude right here tight. It's coming out quick. Let's get some energy. Let's go.
And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line. Barber gains about a yard on the play. Here's play number 10 on this drive. Seattle lines up with their prevent defense. The defense has him surrounded. He's in for the score. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hands.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. He can't bring him down. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. One man in the backfield. All kinds of pressure. Catch is made. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Hurry up, here we go. Who's 15? Who's 15? Bang right, bang right. We got close left.
Hasselback gives it up the middle. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Jones picks up about 7 yards on the run. 2nd and 3 coming up here. Hasselback with 4 wide receivers.
Left 21. White 80. White 80. Zebra. Let's stop it right now.
Looks to pass. Defense closing in. Hamlin picks it off. And he just got hammered. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
Hands it off. He got decleated, and the halfback has nowhere to go. They line up at the 50. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Let's go. Solid, close left. Let's go. Rush. Close left. Come on, baby.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. And he made a great open field tackle. 7 yards there.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Get your hands up front. You ready? Come on, y'all. Watch those quick out. Left. Come on, G.
Romo with the play fake. With the catch. Tackled around the 29-yard line. Good pickup there.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
Back to pass. Rifles this one out to the middle. He's tackled at the 13. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Romo hasn't missed yet. To the end zone. Dropped an easy one. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
The Cowboys line up in an I formation.
Here we go.
He fakes it. He's there for the catch. And he dropped him in the open field. Maybe a yard or two there. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Single back formation. Back to pass. Looking for an open man. And it's caught. He's dropped right around the 10-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
No good. It hit the upright. I'd like to see him get another chance in this game. That wasn't his best effort. And the score remains the Cowboys 23, the Seahawks 3.
Put 15. Put 15. Now play it. Let's go. Come on, guys.
He fakes it. Short pass. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. White 80. Regular. Come on. Tumbler hook.
Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. Sack. And chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
Branch was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. So, it's fourth down. The Seahawks are lining up to punt this one away. He punts it. Newman fields it at the 41. And he's hammered at the 49-yard line. A missed field goal ended their last drive. Let's see if they can put something together. The Cowboys come out in a two tight end set. And the defense has a heavy rush. The pass falls incomplete. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. He drops back. Looks right. Throws. And they get him around the 44-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Back to throw. Throws it short. There for the catch. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Here we go.
Gives to the back. Tackled around the 25-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 23. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Looking to throw. Here's the throw. There for the reception. Brought down at the 12. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
The Cowboys come out showing 3 wide. Romo looking to pass. Passes to the end zone. Drops the easy pick. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
He drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. And he's drilled at the 4. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop. Got a couple, but will still be short of the market.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
And it's good. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Breaks a tackle. Big hit there to bring him down. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. High formation here. Fakes to the back. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Weaver was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 32. Seattle goes with the ace set here. Carlson moves in motion. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. He's dropped for the sack. Hasselbeck was brought down for the sack. 3rd and long now after the sack. Dallas lines up with 5 defensive backs. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. And it's knocked loose. And that incomplete pass will probably lead to the punting unit coming out onto the field as they go 3 and out.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Newman fields it at the 34. He's tackled at the 42. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession.
Here we go. You got that?
Barbert off the left side. And they get him at the 48-yard line. Barbert comes away with 5 yards on the carry. They line up at the 48. Barbert is the deep back as they line up in the eye.
Let's go. Keep playing. Gun. Left.
Barbered on the run. Huge hit. I have to say, that was an impressive run on the play.
Those are the kind of runs that really begin to take the heart out of a defense. When you can pound it at them, pick up 5 yards and a first down, those offensive linemen start to get a little strut going.
You got close up. We're talking about bring it. You got it. Stay right, stay right.
Romo hands off. Brought down right around the 44-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain. That brings up second down. The Cowboys line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out. Back to pass. Looks for a man open. Almost intercepted. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
This area does allow for vehicles to hang over onto the sidewalk.
What's the call? Stay on side. Right here.
Romo on play action. It's completed. He's tackled at the 42. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the first.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. And this one will go for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. So, at the end of 3, our score is the Cowboys 26, the Seahawks 3. Seattle comes out with an I formation.
Here we go. White 80. White 80. King's right.
Gives to the back. And they get him at the 23. That's a 3-yard gain.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball. Right. Crisscross. White 80. White 80.
Drops back to pass. Looks to his left, lays it up there. Henry knocks it away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Regular. We got action, baby. Watch the out. Don't lose your bite.
Hasselback drops to throw. Passes to his left. And he's out at the 27-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Newman fields it at the 31. He makes a move, and he's brought down. It looked for a moment that he might take that one all the way back.
Boy, that was a close one for the coverage team. They were able to wrap him up before he broke it open, but he is on the brink. This coverage team is going to have to start playing with a little more intensity, a little more heart, or they're going to give up a big one.
Throws it out. Defender tips it away, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Inside. All right, here we go. Watch the back. Wide X. Let's go. Under.
He throws left. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Gain of 7 through the air on that play.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Hey, man. What's happening? Keep coming. Kill.
Gives it up the gut. They tackle him for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Let's get off. What you doing?
Hasselback lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
15. 15. Let's go. We didn't make a play. We didn't make a play. Look out. Buffalo. Post left.
First down, looking to throw. Ellis bats it down. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
To the fans sitting in section 21, row 11, seat 11. You have just won a 50-inch flat screen plasma TV.
Looks to pass. Fires it over the middle. What a brutal hit. And they completed for a gain of 9 on the slant route. 3rd and 1, ball on their own 29. Seattle goes with the ace set here. They'll throw for the first. Gets the pass away. Great open field tackle. And they go to the air to pick up the first.
And that's one of the big differences in the game today. The fact that those 3rd and short situations are basically passing downs now instead of runs.
Defense closing in. Oh, and he dropped it. He tried to thread the needle on that last one and threw it right into coverage.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Watch the switch.
Looks to pass. Throws while on the run. Batted away. Ingram was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. That brings up another 3rd down attempt.
Watch draw.
Split backs in the backfield.
Watch the ball. Toby 32. Blue 15. Blue 15. Watch the draw. Tennessee. Bang. Look out. Here I come.
He drops back. Defense is getting pressure right through his hands. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He punts it. Newman fields it at the 26. Tackled around the 38-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. One-man backfield.
Here we go. Hey, watch the screen. White.
They'll throw on 1st down. The pass is away. Hill bats it down. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass.
Near the entrances of most restrooms.
2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Quick games, 44 screw.
Play fake. He's dropped. And that's sack number 4 in the game.
The pressure by this defense has been there all day, and offensively, they're just struggling trying to come up with a protection scheme that works.
Let's cover.
The Cowboys come out with the offset eye.
Here we go. Right. Left. Roger. Watch the reverse. Don't make this run, baby.
He fakes it. Brings it in. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
Throws it short. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
He leaps. It's caught. This guy is tough to tackle in the open field, isn't he?
This tight end has a chance to be something special. He really does. He can block well at the point of attack, runs great routes, but I love how soft his hands are for a big guy.
First down, looking to throw. Goes through his read. Pass is complete. Tackled at the 29-yard line. 4-yard gain.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
On play action, short throw to the right. Knocked out of bounds right around the 18-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Romo hands it off. And they get him around the 18-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about a yard. That'll bring up second down. We're at play number 9 on the current drive. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. Bang right.
Hands it off. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. Gain of less than a yard, and so it'll be third down. 3rd and 8 now. This is the 10th play of the drive. They come out in a nickel.
Hey, back. See. Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all.
There's a play fake. Witten was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Please join us down.
It's 4th down, and the field goal unit is out to try this 34-yarder.
For children of all ages.
He's got it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. He kicks it. Won't be stopped. They get him at the 24-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt.
Hey, let's go.
Seattle lines up in a pro set.
Fargo. Here we go. Hey, let's go. Wait, 80. Go, baby. Wait, 80. Come on.
Gives it off. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. They gain 5 yards there, and that will bring up second down. 3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Detroit. Watch the fake.
Back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Is there for the catch. He makes a great open field tackle. 4 yards on that play.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Brings this one in. Tackled at the 38. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
Here we go. Close one. Wait, 80. Wait, 80. Red man. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head. What we got, baby?
He needs to get the pass off. Comes down with it. He's tackled at the 40. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
What an open field tackle. Jones gains around 5 yards on the toss play. Jones is the single setback.
Blue 15. Blue 15. Regular. Rush. Close one. No, play it.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the left. And he's depleted at the 24-yard line. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
He dives for the end zone. Touchdown.
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
This should add the extra point. Up and good. Here's a quick look at live summary. Great kick here. Drilled at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Dallas comes out with an I formation. Barber on the run. Brought down at the 40. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Play action. Almost picked. Witten was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete from their own 40-yard line. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. Romo hands off. What a hit! Around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. They line up at the 45. Out of the shotgun.
All right, here we go. You're good. Come on. Here we go.
He drops back to pass. He throws right. He doesn't get back to the line. That play loses two.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. They down it at the 3. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
Short pass to his left. He's dropped at the 15. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Here we go. Overload.
He looks to throw on first down. Makes the catch. What a shot. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Turbo, Simba, peel one finger. Get off, baby, get off.
Hasselback back to pass. Throws a bullet. They don't hook up. Burleson was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
Let's go, come on. Tiger. Blue 15. Let's go. Let's go, y'all, let's go.
He's running out of time. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
One-man backfield.
Come on. Who's 15? Who's 15?
Drops back. Defense closing in. Incomplete. Nice call by the defensive coordinator to send the blitz.
Yeah, nice call and a well-timed blitz. They disguised it well. I don't think the quarterback saw it pre-snap, and it forced him into an incompletion.
We go right. Who's 15? Who's 15? Alert, run. Get it back.
He drops back. And the defense has a heavy rush. And they get him at the 38. About 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Pro formation here.
Come on, G.
They motion to the right.
Stay in your lane.
Hasselback set to go to the air. Surveys the field. Hasselback will be sacked. What can they do to stop the bleeding here, Chris? They've brought him down 4 times now.
This defense has been getting consistent pressure throughout. Right now, they're just beating them to the punch. They're a little quicker off the ball, a little stronger at the point of impact.
Flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding defense. The penalty is declined.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Romo is lined up under center. 2 tight ends this time.
Let's get off this field, man. Hey,
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled at the 24-yard line. Barber gets about 4 yards on the play. From their own 24-yard line.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
The Cowboys line up in a goal line formation.
Regular. Watch the run now. Right. Hey, look the stretch. Don't let your man make the play. We stop the run first. Loosen. New call. Let's hit him in the mouth. Look. Close up on the right. Yo. Let's go. Want it. Tango off the top. Hey, let's go, baby.
2 minutes left in the ball game.
Let's go, baby.
It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 24.
Toby 32. Come on, man. Here we go. Hey, got it. You got it. Hey,
Barber gets the ball left side. He's brought down at about the 27-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 3rd and 2. They're packed in tight on the line.
We're talking about bringing. Get you over there, baby. Reload. Left. Wide, Trent. You all right? Back up. Hey, rest. Let's get off. No. Stay left. All right, let me lay down. Play smart, man. Left call. All right. Let's go right. I need.
They go with the run, and they didn't get it. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of 1st down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Burleson fields it at the 24. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
Back to throw. Looks down the field. And it's completed. Just barely past the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd down. From their own 32-yard line. 3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Here we go. Blue 15. Hey, regular. Alert, alert, alert.
Gets rid of the ball. Brought down at about the 45-yard line. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw. Tipped pass. Grant wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball at their own 46. Nickelback is in on this play.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Look out! Wait, 80! Wait, 80! Hang on! On the right! Roger, roger, roger!
He's looking to throw. He needs to get rid of it. Makes the reception. He's tackled at the 40. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark. But it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard. Jones was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Please stop by the souvenir.
The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Regular, regular.
Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Throws the deep pass. Burleson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Looks like they decided to go for it here. They'll have one more chance for the end zone.
Wait, 80! Wait, 80! Come on, dude.
He's looking to throw. He throws it. And he can't hang on to it. The offense will take over at the 32-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. They take a knee. Not really been a close one, as our final score is the Cowboys 29, the Seahawks 10.